Olá, gurizada! A grande final do Mundial de Clubes. Bayern de Munique, Paris Saint-Germain. É o cotado das finais. Na real, que acha isso aí. Bayern de Munique, Paris Saint-Germain. Bayern é certo. Paris Saint-Germain, não sei, pode dar ali qual é que é o Real Madrid. Tá, mas vamos. Bayern é certo. Tá, pessoal? E olha, não fui eu que escolhi aí. Uma coisa na mão, vamos escolher o PSG. Vamos começar a diversão.
Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, Jim, you've seen a lot of this type of tournament. What are you thinking about it?
Yeah, these games, Peter, are a real learning curve because you're coming up against teams and individual opponents that are unlikely to stick to what you'd really like them to do. That plays on your concentration and your ability to improvise against what you're facing whilst playing your part in your own team's tactics. So it really is time to switch on here.
Well, this is it.
Yeah, I think I'll be keeping a keen eye, Peter, on the early exchanges here. Both managers did emphasise their eagerness to get on the front foot, so we'll see how true to their word they are.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's burst through. Looking for the run, and now the breakaway. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. And the keeper's in command. It's Fabian Ruiz. Doué, he's picked his way through. Real chance here. Decent ball. He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. João Neves. And here's Ramos. Upamecano with the foul. Decent hit from there. Coman. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Doué. Kvaratskhelia could try cutting inside here. Climbs up big! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Bayern Munich still without a single shot on target. Kvaratskhelia. Musiala.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hernandez. And here's Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goes in for the header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Bayern Munich! And he embraces the moment. How they needed that goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, talking about big game mentality, here we go.
Hakimi. He's shifting through the gears here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious what the referee's dictating here. If I were him, I'd listen.
Shot! That comes as a mighty relief.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Front-footed pressing going on here. That is a great pick out. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely spread. Half an hour played now. Hoisted in. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Here comes the cross. Mendes can get it clear. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. He's looking wide. Can he put it away? Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Marquinhos. That has been slung wide. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. Olise. An instinctive, terrific header. Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's fabulous. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Müller. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, shooting chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
João Neves. There he goes, motoring forward. He's in space and looking for options. Musiala. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Bayern Munich have the lead, and obviously it's going to be the happier dressing room at half-time, but it'll be interesting to see what they do second half. I really think that they should push on and do more of what we saw as we approached half-time.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Bayern Munich, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Bayern Munich carrying a one-goal lead. Fabian Ruiz. And Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. João Neves. Mendes picks it up out wide. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. He's got away. Oh, right place, right time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Musiala. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
60 minutes played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Interesting ball.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Fabian Ruiz. Riutnav10. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kvaratskhelia.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Musiala. And they can counter here. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Ramos. Doué. He has found a way through. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. They are simply irrepressible. They simply will not retreat. Astonishing.
Yeah, I always felt that this was going to be tight as finals inevitably are. I'm sure we'll see plenty of twists and turns before we're done here, Peter.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, now, this is some substitution. Almost surreal, you've got to feel.
It's a move that's pleasing everyone. Even some of the opposition fans are applauding.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, what about it? Bayern Munich certainly weren't expecting this. Now it's Coman. He's found a way through.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. Now it's Müller. Olise. Real chance! João Neves. And Doué. Some good work on the right flank here. Doué. He could be in here. João Neves. Can he finish? And he's cut it out. So the final moments of the final, and the destiny of the cup still unclear. Riutnav10. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Kvaratskhelia looking to run onto it. So here comes a substitution.
A lot of hope resting on this change, Peter. The fact remains is they need a goal.
Vitoria. He's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Fabian Ruiz. Distributed tidily. Doué. He is through here. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Lampard, a true great in every sense of the word. Musiala, oh, well played, well sorted out. All square after 90 minutes. There will be extra time.
Well, finals often do end up like this, Peter. Neither side willing to give way, and this is what you get. So you have to applaud the efforts of both teams.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Bom, guris,
Attention,
chegamos com uma prorrogação aí. Ah, tá complicadíssimo
Here we go then.
esse título.
Gonzalo Ramos. Hakimi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Cleared without hesitation. Vitoria. Oh, what a chance to shoot!
Bola, golaço. Tá, eu acho que é o gol do título, gurizada.
Late in the day, this could well be it. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Bayern Munich are making a change now.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Bayern Munich take the lead. Gonzalo Ramos. Doué. Can he get it through? Swept in. Oh, well played. And the counter is on. Olise. He's tried one! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's a key interception. Lampard. Ruben Neves. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Neves. Hakimi. Now Fabian Ruiz. Olise being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Into the box.
Okay, it didn't quite come off.
Barbaridade.
Extra time reaches half-time.
Ô,
20
né,
minutes
guri?
long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? The hostilities have already resumed. So time for a bit of smash and grab. And here's Maradona. Hernandez goes search. A mighty effort! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Vitinha. João Neves. Now Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Messi. Maradona. That's a decent clearance. Songs of praise cascading from the stands, but the mood here could not be any more tense.
Yeah, the feeling in the air that one mistake, one lapse in concentration could change it all.
And it's Maradona. Lampard. I think we're just about done here. Lampard. Lampard. Oh, he's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Fabian Ruiz. Now João Neves. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. João Neves.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Campeão. Bayern de Munique, campeão do Mundial entre clubes. Ah, gurizada. Assim que vai ser aí. Prepare-se para você.
What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory, another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history.
Chers spectateurs, je vous invite à prendre connaissance de la note d'information communiquée par la police. Elle s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant.